This book will use words to try to explain something that is hard to express. Before we dive into deep ideas, we need to define some key terms so we can understand this complex topic better. To succeed in this study, you must develop an intuitive understanding of these ideas. Meditation is a quiet reflection on spiritual truths. When meditating, you focus on different aspects of truth. You can only truly understand truth when you are calm and relaxed, without any tension or effort. Realization is when you fully understand and accept the divine nature and purpose in everything. It means accepting things as they are and recognizing that things are right as they are. Illumination is the feeling of being one with the universal principle, which means being part of the truth. The ways to achieve this state are called disciplines. Discipline is about guiding and controlling your actions. It leads to complete self-control. True discipline should be effortless but real. Spiritual growth doesn't come from trying hard to be good. Instead, it comes from a deep understanding of what is right, which transforms you to reflect the truth. 1. Growth is a natural part of being human. We don't see a flower trying to bloom or a tree trying to grow. It just happens naturally. A flower blooming shows the universal laws at work, and it's like the will of the infinite becoming real in the physical world. Illumination is like the blooming of the soul in a person. It is just as natural and simple as a rose blooming. A wise person doesn't have to try to be wise. Wisdom comes to them naturally, just as foolishness is common for most people. People don't need to force themselves to be who they are. When someone has to put in a lot of effort, it shows they are struggling with themselves. Many religious groups have strict rules that mainly tell people what they shouldn't do, trying to push them into a state of grace by limiting their actions. If someone tries to forcefully get rid of their bad habits, they only end up feeling stuck or anxious. When we realize the divine energy that enables us to exist and grow, we stop blocking that natural flow within ourselves. Once we understand this divine quality inside us, our inner self becomes bright, and this change naturally reflects in our outer behavior. 2. Metaphysical practices shouldn't focus on getting material things. A true mystic doesn't meditate to attract physical possessions or to escape from life's responsibilities or problems. However, this doesn't mean that these practices don't lead to physical benefits. When someone organizes their inner life through meditation and realization, they often find that their outer life becomes happier and better. If you can learn to live a philosophical life, which is the easy way to grow, you will build a strong foundation of wisdom. If this book can help reveal that being wise is the most simple and natural state for an evolved person, you will gain something truly valuable. The Chinese goddess Kuan Yin, known as the Lady of Mercy, is shown wearing flowing robes that symbolize the cosmic pattern of life. Life is really a flowing journey toward truth and wisdom. Metaphysical practices shouldn't be seen as competitions where people try to outdo each other or aim for some high status. True metaphysical practices help a person grow into their own light of virtue, beauty, and wisdom. An illustration for this lesson comes from Zen art, showing a lone monk standing on a cliff, looking out into the mist. In the distance, you can see the outlines of high mountains, contrasting with the twisted trees in front. Many talk about the loneliness that comes with wisdom, saying that those who seek truth wander alone. To those who don't understand, the wise man seems lonely because he is on a higher level of thinking. But the wise person doesn't feel lonely. Wisdom connects him more to life and the world than foolishness ever could. Relying too much on books can lead to loneliness, and studying can turn into a struggle of opinions. But the wise person looking into the distance sees not emptiness, but a space full of life, truth, and order. A metaphysical student who tries to be more than they are may feel very lonely. They may have let go of old attachments but haven't embraced new ideals. They may have given up material things but still hold on to some ignorance while striving for a bit of truth. Such a person feels lonely and unhappy, as they haven't realized the presence of truth around them. 3. In terms of realization, truth is a universal fact, and it is the most beautiful, noble, gentle, wise, and desirable thing of all. This truth isn't just a word with a definition, it is something that people grow toward. It is the ultimate law that exists both far away and deep within us. It is enough for those who are wise. Only those who understand what is real can truly appreciate it. The ancient masters have taught us that illumination, the ultimate reward for discipline, often comes suddenly and unexpectedly. At the end of the journey, there is a state that everyone desires. It's hard to know exactly when illumination will happen for someone. It might come tomorrow or after many lifetimes, but practicing discipline will definitely bring that moment of freedom closer. Metaphysics offers people freedom, security, and wisdom only when they raise their own nature to understand and appreciate the divine plan.